Chessington World of Adventures has revealed more news on Project Play, their new project which will hopefully, or will be coming in 2026. Now that is Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol is coming to Chessington World of Adventures in 2026. A whole new land replacing half of Mexicana and the Yoo-Hoo Children's Zoo, which is under construction right now, and has been under construction since really the opening season just a few months ago back in March. Now, obviously, this is very exciting for the UK, and in today's video I'm just going to be going over what to expect in 2026, but not only that, what to expect over this year, the rest of the year from April, when the time I'm filming this, towards December, November time, around that time when the UK theme park season closes for the year. So, let's start off with what we're actually going to be expecting with this new area. So, on their website, they did update yesterday. They did say that Chessington World of Adventures in 2026 is going to be getting, obviously, Paw Patrol, and it is going to be an immersive land. Now, it's going to be the UK's first and only Paw Patrol themed area in the UK, which is very exciting. Obviously, Chessington has got a first sort of themed land that they can take themselves. Now, obviously, they have partnered up with the company Nickelodeon. Now, obviously, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, or Pleasure Beach Resort, has got Nickelodeon land. That means that Paw Patrol won't be in that Nickelodeon land owned by Blackpool going to the foreseeable future. Obviously, Chessington has now got hold of Paw Patrol, and it would be some sort of copyright things that would go on. But maybe that might not be the case. Maybe Blackpool Pleasure Beach will be now adding more Paw Patrol stuff to pretty much hype Chessington's up. But we'll soon find out and see what happens with Nickelodeon land up north in Blackpool. So a bit of concept art that I'm going to be overlaying now are showing the free rides and a play area in the middle, including one of the characters that looks like they're going to be meet and greet outside the sort of control tower, I think it's called. So we do have the roller coaster, the main roller coaster, called My First Roller Coaster. I don't know if that's going to be its official name, it might not be, but right now it's called My First Coaster, and that is going to be themed around the character Chase. It looks like Chase's sort of police car, I think he owns. I'm not too sure on the actual show itself, but Chase is obviously in this sort of police car. Then we have Marshall, which is another one of the characters, which is the ride is going to be based on the Jungle Bus. Now, it is going to be the Jungle Bus. It's the same exact ride manufacturer, the same exact ride system as the Jungle Bus. Obviously, Wild Asia is being refurbed for 2027, and hopefully more news will come back on that. But obviously suspecting to be Minecraft, but that is going to be moved down. That's going to be painted red and sort of into a fire engine, and that is going to be themed on the puppy Marshall. Then we have the helicopter ride, which is going to be themed on the puppy called Sky. Now, this is sort of a pink dog, so obviously it's going to be a pink helicopter, and that's going to be really good, getting some aerial views, obviously, for the young ones, getting some aerial views of the land and obviously of the park. And then we have the fourth pup ride themed to the pup, and that is Zuma. Now, Zuma is sort of a water dog, so he drives sort of a jet ski, sort of one of those things that you would see going across to the Isle of Wight. He drives one of them, and that is going to be a water ride. And then we have the control tower, which looks to be a play area, pointing or suggesting towards the slide and the person coming out of the bottom of it. Now, it's going to be immersive, it's going to be amazing, and hopefully this is really going to do well in Chessington World of Adventures. But that's not all that Chessington has revealed. If you scroll down the website, you will now see what's on in 2025. So it's not only going to be 2026, we're going to have to wait 2025. It's also the year that Paw Patrol is going to now start coming to the park. We are going to have, in the May half term, which is very, very soon, Pups at Play. You're going to be able to meet Chase, Sky and Rubble, which is three of the characters, and one of the characters, well, all three of the characters that are suggested and shown in the concept art. Obviously, Chase and Sky being themed around one of the rides, and Rubble, which is the yellow dog, in the middle of the picture or the concept art. So then we also have Sleep Like a Hero. It says here, step inside your very own Paw Patrol control centre with the ultimate sleepover. Stay in the UK's first and only Paw Patrol themed bedrooms, the perfect place to dream of daring rescues. Now, obviously, that's really good. They're making investments now into the hotel, pretty much making it more themed into their different lands and different areas. Obviously, the last big sort of upgrade we had was 2023 with Jumanji, obviously Mangle Mayhem, and obviously they made a hotel room for that as well. They made a hotel room, obviously, for Jumanji, sorry, and now they're making a hotel room for Paw Patrol, which is really, really exciting. Obviously, the younger ones, and this is obviously pointed and made for younger viewers and younger people visiting the park. I think it's around 5 to 9 years age that you're able to ride these rides. So obviously, it's really good for the young little ones that are coming and have watched the show really, and then you can go there, ride with your favourite characters, and then obviously meet their favourite characters along the way. And then from the 3rd till the 26th of September, you are going to then be able to meet Chase, Sky and Rubble again, and then joining them is going to be the 4th ride themed character, which is Marshall, which is the fire dog. So yeah, that is really it for Paw Patrol and obviously for this new area coming in 2026. My thoughts, it's alright, but it's good. So the reason why it's really, really good is because they're bringing back the 5 coasters that they've had. They're replacing another coaster, which is amazing investment. Obviously, they're getting ready for Universal Great Britain to be coming. And I think that's what Merlin's really going to step their game up now. Making sure they're ready for Universal. Because if they're not, Merlin is really going to have a bit of a downfall in, obviously, 2031, if that's going to open then. Then, I think, obviously, the themed area, if they're saying that this is going to be immersive, it's obviously going to be immersive. I'm hoping that it's going to be really well themed. It's going to look really, really nice and really, really well kept. Obviously, Merlin right now are struggling with sort of keeping their parks in sort of a good state. Obviously, painting is falling off. I think Tiger Rock is looking the worst at the park right now with the paint just ripping off on the walls. But yeah, I think this is just a really, really good thing overall. Obviously, this is going to be great for younger viewers as well. Not only that, but it's not aimed at like my age group and at other people's age group. It's not aimed at that sort of enthusiast, thrill-seeking level. It's aimed at younger people and also families that can experience this. And obviously, you are going to be walking past it as we'll get into Rattlesnake, but I think they're going to really theme it well. I don't think Rattlesnake is going to be a massive standout or a massive problem, or at least I'm hoping not. But we'll soon have to see in 2026. But let me know what you think down in the comments section below. What do you think on Paw Patrol coming to Chessington World of Adventures? Stay aquatic, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.